What's going on, everyone in YouTube world? It's the Cockney biker, hoping you're all having a fantastic day. 7 things motorcycle related that make me go, seriously? Cue the intro. Alright, coming in at number 7. People who'll spend tons of money customizing their motorcycles. I mean, thousands of dollars on like seats, lights, paint jobs, all sorts, just to basically sell the bike a year later. And it's not even like they're making a profit, especially if they bought a brand new bike, the depreciation and all that, and they just spent all that money, and it was for a year later to sell it and not maybe, just maybe, breaking even. But otherwise, it's just a loss. I don't get that. Makes me go, what the hell? I mean, if you make a bit of money on it, then fine, I get that. But a lot of the time, like I said, these bikes are brand new. The depreciation will eat up any extras that you've spent on making that bike look just like the way you want it to look, and then sell it. I mean, I understand, of course, if there's like issues that you needed to sell it, like you're diagnosed or you were charged or something, but I don't know. One of those things. Alright, number 6. Hating on other motorcycle brands. Now, I don't get that myself. As far as I'm concerned, 2 wheels is 2 wheels. Whether it's a scooter, a Harley, a sports bike, an off-road, dirt track, trials bike, it don't matter. 2 wheels is 2 wheels. And if you're having fun on 2 wheels, you're part of the broader family. I mean, it got to a point that even Lemmy from Revzilla had to like go onto YouTube and say, people, will you calm down? So, you know, this is predominantly in America because, you know, you're talking about the difference between American made and like Japanese or European, but at the same time, I mean, on a personal note, I mean, I notice there's a difference in the amount of waves and flashes that I get from fellow bikers. You know, if they're riding sports bikes or like, you know, cruisers or something like that, if they're riding Harleys and the like, you know, I don't get as many waves. I mean, not as many as I did when I was on my Harley. Oh, they were all over the place, yeah, going out of their way to say hello to me. But like now I'm on a Beamer, not so much. Not that it's completely gone. It's just that you know there's a decreased amount. So take it as you will. But that is one of the things that make me go, seriously? Another thing that makes me go, seriously, is people who spend money, not so much on the customization of their bikes, but they'll buy like, you know, a Harley. They'll buy like the 103 engine or the 107 or the 140, whatever the case is. They'll buy whatever they'll buy, and then they'll spend thousands of dollars to boost the power, the torque, and the speed on the bike to make it go as fast as it possibly can. Look, I get that. You know, I wouldn't say no to like adding a few extras to make this bike go faster. Not that I really need to, but you have to sort of sit there and think to yourself, you know, if you really wanted a sports bike, then why don't you just go and get yourself a sports bike? Why spend all the money on making your current bike as fast as it can possibly be? Because those are thousands of dollars. When you talk about like big bore kits and all that, like you're talking about new cams, new bores, new air filter, exhaust, all that costs tons of money. Then remapping the bike and having to get it dynoed, so that's time that you're going to be spending in parts and labour. I mean, it's thousands of dollars to turn your, like, you know, your 107 or 114 or 114 or 117, or turning like the 111 the Thunderstroke, whatever it is, turning that into a 116. And even then, there's still a couple of videos of people who say it's not as good as you think it is. I mean, you get lots of power, but there's idle issues, you stall a little bit. It needs to be refined. Has refinement issues, we'll say. Number 4, because that was number 5. So coming in at number 4, people who constantly do burnouts. Alright, this is like a little bit of a pet situation with me. It's like, I have a meltdown at the possibility that the tyres on this bike won't last more than 10,000 miles. And they're not cheap. You're talking like, you know, a couple of $100 for a decent tyre. You know, $300 or $400 for a set. Plus having to go through all the aggravation of getting it mounted and balanced and all that. That's money. That is buku tons of money. And so I see people like on YouTube and all that, they'll go out there and they'll burn out these tyres, and I'm thinking to myself, you have just gone and burned away like $200 at the very least. Now, granted, you know, if your bike is, the tyres have worn down to the point where they need to be changed over and they're already on order and you've got them sitting there at home ready to be changed over, I get that. Sure, have at it, you know, destroy that tyre, have fun. But I see so many people people just pick up these bikes, you know, they've only had it for a few days and they're like, so you can do a burnout, yeah, and $200 later, I don't know. I may be one of them sort of people who believe in preserving and conserving and all that, and I just don't have the money to blow constantly every couple of months for a new tyre. Sorry. Alright, number 3 on my list, extreme squidding. Now look, I've had conversations with people before when it comes to squidding, and to me it's like, you know, at the very least, wear a helmet and sturdy boots, at the very least, and a pair of jeans. You know, other people will say, no, you've got to wear, you know, Kevlar, you know, and all the gear that goes with it 24 hours a day that you're on the bike. And, you know, you have to wear a shoey helmet, and it can't be a dart, you know, because they're like really bad standards. I mean, we have arguments, and so the level of squiddiness is debatable. But I'm talking about the far end of the spectrum, because at one end of the spectrum you've got people who absolutely cocoon themselves in the latest, greatest technology, you know, those inflatable airbag flipping neck collars and all of the gizmos, the high-vis gear, and you know, all the power to them, you know, all the Kevlar up and down the legs, the boots made of flipping titanium, you know, granted. But at the other end of that spectrum are the people who literally, I mean, this is some states where you don't have to wear helmets. I get that, but they don't. But you'll see them there, like, you know, the cap on backwards, the dark shades, the tank, you know, the tank top of the wife beater, shorts, flip flops, probably texting. And I think to myself, look, that's an extreme. And when I see people riding around, especially on some super sports bikes, and in some cases not even wearing any kind of eye protection. There was that movie with Lawrence Fishburne, about a bunch of motorcyclists and all that, and there's a couple of scenes in there where there's this blonde-haired geezer, like racing, no helmet, no glasses, no eye protection, nothing. I forgot what it's called, it'll be somewhere around here. I never even saw the movie, I saw the clip and I was like, seriously? Anyway, that brings me to number 2. Alright, number 2 on my list of seriouslys. You go to a dealership to look for a motorcycle, so you'll go with a used bike because, you know, sod it, you're not rich enough to buy something brand spanking new. But you go up to the little second-hand part of the shop and, like, there's all these bikes sitting in there. Now, some of them might be 2, 3, 4 years old. And you go to the dealer and you say, hey, what's the situation with that bike there? How many miles it got? And the dealer points out that this 3, 4-year-old motorcycle has only got like 500 or 1,000 miles on it. Practically nothing. And so you sort of think, well, he must have traded it in, or he must have got rid of it because he was diagnosed with something, or because, you know, he was under pressure to get rid of it. No, he just traded it in for something else. And you ask yourself, you've got a 3, 4-year-old motorcycle there that's barely got like enough miles to qualify it as being like run in, and you're trading it up. I mean, what the hell do you do with these things? You just buy them, take them home, polish them every weekend, and then wank over them or something? What? It's like, to me, it's almost like an abuse. You know, put at least a few thousand miles on it, take it for a tour. You know, take it for a flipping pub crawl. I don't care. Use the bloody thing. You spent good money. I mean, we're not talking about like some little like $3,000 like Chinese machine. We're talking about $20,000, $30,000 Harleys or Indians and all that. And they go back a few years later, 3, 4 years later, having paid them off or something. And so, I'll trade it in. They trade it in for something just as expensive, if not more so. Probably just to do the same thing again. Take it home, stick it in the garage. That seriously makes me go, huh? What gives? I mean, what's the logic here? Where are we at? Number 1 on my list of things that go, seriously. Alright, I watch these YouTube videos and I see these kids on their sports bikes deliberately going out of their way to get into a police chase. And I mean, these kids are burning out like 170, 180 miles an hour. And for the most part, they probably get away with it. And they get like lots and lots of views, subscribers, they get a cult status, they get like, you know, an outlawish kind of nickname. And for a little while, to some of these kids, they're probably heroes. But these are kids on their own bikes going out there. They sort of like hide the license plate or something, and then just go pull a wheelie in front of a copper. He fires up his roof, and they're off. And on goes the huge chase. Well, thinking about all the stuff that you're risking while you're in the middle of that chase. I mean, to say nothing about like spinning up, burning out, and like ending up killing yourself. We're talking about a situation where you're going to be sitting in a jail cell for a long time. And we're talking felony evasion. We're talking about every single charge that, you know, you so much as overtake another driver doing that sort of illegal stuff, they'll pin you for every single portion of what you did where it was illegal, like when you were in the middle of that chase. You overtook a driver, illegal evasion, overtaking, or yeah, they'll just pile the charges on, more and more. You won't stand a chance. And then when you do end up getting out of jail, your life is still screwed. That is it. You'll be a long forgotten ex-outlaw biker hero kind of geezer. You know, we watch them and I'm like, I only watch it just to look at Shay and go, if I catch you doing that, girl, I will destroy you. You know, I sort of get it, like, you know, it's adrenaline. It's the risk, it's the charge, it's the whole, I don't know, fuck offness about it all. But at the same time, the lives that you're risking, including your own when you do shit like that, the charges that they will rack up on you, you're done. And it doesn't even matter that it was just a police chase, that you were just a kid on a motorcycle. That shit will stay with you for the rest of your life. There'll never be another job. You know, like I say, if I look in my mirror and I see a police car with his roof lit up, I pull over. I mean, I will lose a lot more than, like, you know, a couple of years in jail. I'll get deported, that'll be it, out of the country. So I ain't risking none of that. And then again, I'm old enough to know better, even if I didn't have to worry about that sort of thing. That adrenaline, all those views, the comments, you know, you're going to end up dead. Anyway, well, that's pretty much all I've got to say about that. That's my top 7 list of things that make me go seriously. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. It's just down there somewhere. And so there's the Cockney biker. And I'm also going to ask you, like, you know, share this video. You know, like, subscribe, share. Take care of yourselves. Mind, there you go. Ride safe. And laters.